If you're tuning in right now, you happen to be watching the world's truest source for hip hop news, black culture, sports, and of course the best reaction videos on the net. I'm talking about Kofi's Universe. If you haven't already subscribed, it's your chance to hit that button now before I hit this blunt. Bada.
YouTube salute. AZ names the 7 MCs who influence him the most. New to my channel, thumbs up the video, hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified. I upload new content and go live. So AZ sat down with Ambrosia for Heads. He did this interview in 2021. So I don't want nobody saying, Kofi, this is old information. Where you been at? Listen, I didn't know nothing about it. It was some content that I felt like, hey, nobody has out there. Let me cover it. There's a lot of AZ heads that follow this channel, people who love underground rappers, underrated rappers. So why not cover it? So let's check out this 1:07 interview, the clip of the interview, and then I'm gonna give you my perspective of his seven MCs who influenced him the most.
It was several, but those that probably influenced me the most, when my brain started, absorbing real information. Because young, you get more caught into the beats and King Tim the Third and Run was like, wow. I'm young though at that time. I'm like, wow. But I guess when the Rakim and then you hear the Kane, the G Raps, the KRS, I gotta say all their names because each one of them played a part. Slick Rick and Chuck D. These are like, these seven is like, my world revolved around them. You know what I mean? So when you think about content, you think about fluidity and flow and word structure, and you know what I mean? Just it turns all into one thing. So that was just my life at one time. The whole like 86 to the time I got on was my life, right? Listening to these people and seeing the content they was putting out and just wanting to just be a part of the greats was my thing. It was several, but
Okay, y'all. So let's break it down. Chuck D, Public Enemy, Public Chuck D inspired so many Ice Cube favorite rappers. Chuck D helped curated Ice Cube's first solo album. Chuck D, his impact in hip hop gonna always be monumental. Has cemented his name, especially revolutionary work on in hip hop, especially in the community and throughout the country. Let's break down King T the Third. Yes, King T the Third. That's another one. Rakim, arguably the greatest lyricist, the greatest, master of ceremony. Took MC into another level. Got to give Rakim his props. When you think about people like Inspector Deck, think about Guru, think about Nas, think about Biggie, think about Prodigy, you think about great lyricists. Corrupt favorite MC is Rakim. Said that. So these people that some of the best lyricists in history, cannabis, all these people. Yes, Rakim has influenced so many. G Rap. Think about G Rap. His influence with people like Mobb Deep, Raekwon, and Ghostface, as far as the mafioso rap, Biggie, Big Pun. The list goes on and on and on. Slick Rick, one of my favorite storytellers of all time. Think about what Slick Rick has done for hip hop. He influenced Snoop Dogg, Ghostface Killah, one of the best storytellers of all time. So think about that. Think about that. Did I say Big Daddy Kane? Big Daddy Kane, his style was way before you had the Fabulous, the Drakes, and all that type of stuff. He was a lyricist, but he also was a, sex appeal for the women. Got Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, G Rap, Slick Rick, King T, Chuck D. Oh yeah, and Karis One, the teacher. Karis One. You got to give Karis One his props. When you have people like Immortal Technique, Dead Prez, Killer Mike, you know, the people that knew that KRS-One, he's a lyricist, he's a teacher. He was dropping jewels way back in the 80s with BDP, and even when he went solo, he kept dropping jewels. One thing I love about KRS-One, he always made some diss tracks towards people just in case if somebody wanted to challenge him. He said that in an interview, I think it was Smack DVD, like around the early 2000s. He said, yeah, so I've always made diss tracks for the top 10 rappers. If I felt they ever wanted to challenge me, I was ready to go. But that's a great list for AZ. Y'all let me know what y'all think about AZ's 7 MCs that influence him, and who are some of your MCs? It can be 7, it can be 3, it can be 10, whoever that has influenced you and why. Post your comments below. Folk smash Black Panther the like button, subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Want to support? Donate to the channel. I have Patreon. Patreon.com/Kofi Universe. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs. Everything's in the description. Until next time, salute.